So let's take a look at the exterior here. So we can see the grille now has a vertical slats, the same as on the 63 and 63S models. So for the GLE Coupe, we have now 3 engine variants for the AMG. So we have the 53, and this is the key fob, the new style in matte black and gloss black colors. So we have the 53, which has inline 6-cylinder engine. Then we have the 63 and 63S. Both of these have the same V8 engine, but the S variant has more power. So the S variant has 612 horsepower and the 63 non-S has 571. Also ISG, so-called EQ Boost, integrated starter generator, which also adds more power to the engine, 22 horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque. These are the multi-beam LED headlights, as you can see, the black bumper. Also the paint of this car is obsidian black metallic, so one of the most used black colors. And you can see that the badge is flash, so that means that behind the badge there are the radars for the Distronic and other assistance systems. We can also have the Distronic Plus for the GLE, and the badge itself, it has one other ring around it, and that's because they don't want to enlarge the badge too much, and so they added one ring more because the grille itself is so big that they had to enlarge it for it to be nice proportionally. So you can see the AMG logo engraved here on the wheels. So these are cross-spoke AMG forged wheels in matte black, and we have a silver brake calipers, ventilated drilled brakes, and you have also chrome lip around the wheels, which is nice touch. Some people like to black it out with like a tape or paint it, but I like it like this personally. 285 40 22 inch at the front, and at the rear we have 325 35 22 inch alloy wheels. And I really like this design. This is, we can say, black on black, not totally blacked out, but pretty blacked out for a series production. So very nice design here with GLE Coupe. I will show you shortly the interior as well. So we can see the swooping line on this car. That's because this is a coupe, or coupe you can say. And you can see how this car looks in black. It's really looking nicely. We have this new style of the tail lamps for the GLE. And let me know what you think about the rear of this car. Which is your favorite, the coupe or the SUV? For me, probably is the coupe, but SUV also looks really good. But to me, the coupe has like special, more AMG feeling, and overall, to me, it looks more athletic. We have also rounded exhaust pipes. For the V8 models, 63, you have a squared. Here they are blacked out. That's because we have a night package here, which also blacks out that part above the exhaust pipes. So we can see GLE 53 on the right side of the boot, and in the middle we have a Mercedes. Underneath you have a camera, and on the left side we have a AMG. So really looking nicely here in obsidian black. We have also like a little lip on the boot, and overall I think it looks really great. The whole GLE lineup of the SUV and also the coupe. We have also privacy glass at the rear section. So if I would have to choose, I would choose personally the coupe for me, but the SUV has more practicality, definitely. So if you need practicality, then SUV is better for you, and SUV has also a lower price point than the coupe. So here a little bit different angle for you guys. So we have also these power domes on the hood. So let me know what you think about this design. I really like it, and 53 has much lower price point than the 63 variant, so it's definitely a great deal, this car. So now we can open the hood and check out here the powertrain. So this is inline 6-cylinder engine, and this engine produces 320 kilowatts, 435 horsepower, can sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour or 62 miles per hour in only 5.3 seconds, and torque is 520 Newton meters, and that's 383 pound-feet of torque. And this engine is paired to AMG Speedshift TCT 9G transmission, which is a torque converter. And the 4MATIC Plus here is performance oriented, so it can also drive only on the rear wheels, and if you need that, it can also engage the front wheels. And we have also the AMG Performance exhaust system here in this car, so you can have a better sound out of this vehicle. And now let's hear the emotion start. GLE 63S 4MATIC Plus, and this is the coupe version. This is the key fob to the vehicle, the black key fob. This is a modern key fob in black color. So we are here in Affalterbach, the home of the AMG in Germany, and this is actually the customer center where is displayed this GLE 63S coupe. And the GLE coupe is now at all new generation, so this is not the facelift, this is entirely new generation. So now we have also GLE 63S coupe. So in case of the AMG, we have the 53 series. This is the inline 6-cylinder with EQ boost. Then we have the 63 and 63S. S is a more powerful version of the 63. And you can get all these AMG variants either in the SUV form or here in the coupe silhouette. So basically you want coupe if you want SUV, but you also like coupe shape. You want something what is more extravagant, more stylish, more, we can say, well, maybe athletic. So yeah, this is a segment which appeals to many people actually. So in this video I'm going to show you the exterior of this car, also the interior infotainment system, and you will hear the engine sound and revs of this car, but actually not of this particular car, but the same engine variant, but in the SUV, because it was not possible to start the car inside of the showroom. But it's the same engine, everything is the same. So here we have the multi-beam LED headlights, as you can see, and we have also the new vertical slats in the grille. As you can see, the grille is now very large, and this is a new design change on the GLE. And also it's in different shape, as you can see, it's in A shape, and the width of the grille is now wider at the lower part than on the bottom. And now the Mercedes-Benz badge is inserted in another circle, and that's because the grille was so big that they didn't want to enlarge the emblem itself, so they just put there another ring. So on each side we have the cooling for the engine and also the new jetwing design. So here is the spec sheet for the particular car, and we can see that now also the 53 and 63 they share the same grille, but the 63 and 63S they have now a different bumper, as you can see. So the front fascia is different, front apron for this car. So it's much more wider to the front, and also the sides are more pronounced. So it looks more brutal than the 53 series, that's for sure. You can see also the power domes on the bonnet. So in my opinion the car looks really modern and also really sporty, brutal, but also in an elegant way, like we know from Mercedes. So that's really great. So now we can take a look here. We can see the badge, and also these are the alloy wheels. We have also carbon ceramic brakes. You can see the carbon ceramic brakes, they have a bronze caliper and also ventilated discs. So we can see cross-spoke forged wheels in matte, and I really like the design of these wheels. And on the front fender we have V8 bi-turbo 4MATIC Plus badge. So this car has a variable all-wheel drive system, that's 4MATIC Plus. And we can see this car also has night package and this side step, we can say, with the rubber part, so it's not slippery. And how great this showroom looks, by the way, it's really gorgeous. You have a shop there on the right side with souvenirs. And these are the power domes, so they enhance the sporty look. Also we have wheel arches which are painted in the body color. And here is the silhouette of the car, so it looks much different than the SUV. Especially the rear, because the front is the same, but the rear is completely different to the SUV. And it's not that big of a difference in terms of the usability, so you will see that later. You can see the shape of the roof, so actually it's pretty usable, even for a family, I would say. But if you want and need the most space, then of course get the SUV. So here is the rear part. As you can see, we have a new tail lamps with new design, and also the lower part is different. But definitely the biggest change are these tail lamps, GLE 63 on the side. And we can see also these vents on the side of the bumper. And on the top we can see the little lip on the fifth door. So looks really good, as you can see. Really, this spec is one of my favorite because I love white cars with black accents and also with chrome, but with the black accents it's just fantastic in my opinion. And in general I like white cars. My car is also white, so yeah, that's just me. So I really like this spec personally. So you can see GLE 63S on the badge is on the right side, the engine variant. The AMG is on the left part. The new exhaust pipes, they have new like a 3D design on the inside, and if you get the night package then you have the black exhaust tip color, otherwise you would have a chrome. And also the part above the diffuser, it's also in high gloss black. If you don't get the night package, then it would be in chrome. So this is the lip. It's not actually as small, it looks only from the distance that it's small. It's a fairly decent size. So you can see here the tail lamps, they are all LED and really looks athletic, sporty, very big difference to the SUV. SUV has much more taller back, so in my opinion this is a great difference between these models. And also very big difference is that the GLE Coupe is shorter on the wheelbase, 6 centimeters. So actually it has more sporty behavior on the road than the SUV. Because 6 centimeters, that's more than 2 inches, that's quite a big difference. So under the fuel cap you can see the recommended tire pressure and which gas you should use, 98 or more octane here in Europe. So yeah, in my opinion this is a great family car with the usability and also with fun factor. So now let's open the hood and check out this fantastic engine. So this is a well-known 4.0 liter V8 bi-turbo engine, which is handcrafted here in Affalterbach, and it is handcrafted by one man, as you can see on the plaque, on this emblem. So you can see here the signature of the person which handcrafted this engine here in Affalterbach in the factory. And this is the most powerful variant, as we said, 63S. So the power output is 450 kilowatts, 612 horsepower. The torque is 850 Newton meters or 626 pound-feet of torque. The accelerations from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour or 62 miles per hour happens only in 3.8 seconds. So how fast is this? And the top speed, the Vmax, is 280 kilometers per hour or 175 miles per hour. So plenty of speed even for the Autobahn. And unlike with the E63S, the E-Class, here we have the torque converter transmission, so not the multi-clutch MCT transmission. So that's also the difference between the GLE and the E-Class. And between the engine and the transmission there is also the integrated starter generator, the ISG. So this ISG provides additional thrust but also recuperates the additional energy. And here we have 48 volt onboard power supply system. An auxiliary compressor delivers torque just above idling. Okay guys, so now we can close the hood and check out the interior of this car. And one more look at the front. Let me know in the comments if you like the design of this car.